Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the F122 career mode. We have a lot of stuff on the left side of the screen that you can see is going to come in this week. The last time we did R&D and the first time we went around with it, both parts failed. So I'm not actually that excited for what is about to happen. But I want to give a quick shout out to all the Patreon members, as always, for supporting the channel. And remember, guys, if you want to see this series keep going, make sure you support. We're going off to Australia for the Australian Grand Prix, a track that I quite like. Very fast-paced. It's definitely changed in this game because it changed in real life. So not as many corners, more straight-line speed, more high-speed corners. And that is kind of how Formula 1's going anyways in that direction. We've done well. So if you look at the standings, we are currently 7th in the driver standings. We are 4th in the constructor standings. I know you guys can't see the constructor standings on the right hand side of the screen, but it's 87, 43, 40, and 12 for Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, and Alfa Romeo. So we are doing quite well. Let's go look at the R&D in progress. You can see everything that is going on here. This is everything that's going on in the R&D. We have 2,000 points. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe look at what we can do. We're going to work on the reliability a little bit. Gearbox, let's get that going. Standard, 20% chance of failure. But we can't really do much more because the powertrain's in development. We can't really do anything there. Completed. Can't do anything there. So yeah, we're going to have to wait on the powertrain and also wait on the chassis as well. But the aerodynamics is where we can do something. The secondary wing flaps have been completed. The tertiary wing flaps, we will go ahead and put in some standard there. 16 days left for that. We still have 1,000 points remaining, but there's nothing we can do. That's it. So we have 1,000 points, so we're just going to have to sit and wait on the R&D in progress. You can see there's a lot of things going on. So let's see what happens. The 29th, the 1st, does it work? Yes, the tunnels go through. Okay. The energy store cells go through. We get the weekly resources. I'm going to stop advancing right there. And we, okay, be quiet. Okay, thank you. And now that one of the chassis stuff has been upgraded, we have the ability to work on more of the chassis. So we're going to go ahead with the weight reduction in the cable assembly. Let's get that done. We have 870 points left, but that is all we can do at the moment. We go back to advancing. The cylinder head gets done. I'm kind of surprised that they all... No, I'm not doing supercars. I am not doing supercars. Leave me alone. No, stop. I don't want to hear it. Nah, I don't care. No, I'm not doing supercars. Leave me alone. We don't have enough for the powertrain, though. So luckily, everything went through, though. So that is actually a good sign. And you can see on the right-hand side of the screen that we are improving. So I will take it. Good job, team. Good job, everyone. I like it. Let's get into the race weekend. You guys know the drill. I'll go through the R&D, hopefully get the resource points. I'll let you know. I'll see you guys for qualifying. All right, guys, the good news is in the resource points, we got like 525 out of the 675 that we needed. It was tough. I had to really work hard for it, but we got some resource points. Qualifying as of this moment, we've done one run. That's usually when I hop back in with you guys. Just get one run, get a lap on the board, and see where we are. We are second off of good old Charles Leclerc with Sergio Perez and Lewis Hamilton, all within a tenth and a half of each other. So that's interesting. Alonso's kind of where we want to be, which is a 118.3. I don't think I can run a 118.3. We're on 103 difficulty, same as last race. I did not change the difficulty. And our teammate, Bottas, has not ran a lap yet. So we're going to go out and do our second run. We usually get 3 runs. So we'll go do our second run. 3 tenths up on the second run. 2.5 tenths up. 2 tenths. Yeah, what Alonso ran is just not in the cards. That was a 118.7, which... honestly, that was a pretty good lap, too. If we do go any faster, it's by a tenth. So this does not look like we're going to be competing with the Alpines, which is, performance-wise, who we should be competing with. So let's go check where we are on the times. And we're not even with our teammate. I am, 4 tenths basically down on our teammate. I cannot find 4 tenths. We're even in Sector 1. We're even in... Look at the sector times. Sector 1 and 2 are essentially the same. A 98 versus a 96. A 953 and a 953. Literally the same exact sector times, basically. But I'm losing 4 tenths in the final sector. The final sector is very technical. And I simply cannot get the throttle down off the final corner. I'm sure that's where I'm losing most of my time. 2.5 tenths up. Can we get through the final sector? I'm going to shut up here. That's literally as good as I can do. That was the best I could do. I still think I'm down on the field, but 5/10 up on the previous lap. Oh, I guess. Oh, 6th. Yes, came through clutch in the final sector. Let's go. We were 2.5 tenths up entering the final sector, and we were able to go another 2.5 tenths faster. Oh, God. And we outqualify our teammate. Let's go. Oh, yeah. You guys can see right there, we outqualified Valtteri by a 10th. I mean, we put everything into that lap. Verstappen and Perez qualify on the front row with Leclerc and Sainz right behind Hamilton. Then us with Bottas, well, we actually split the Mercedes, which is very, very impressive. But we'll probably lose that spot on the start because I suck off the grid. So, let's go.
The crowd are here, and it's brilliant to see them lining the track here in Albert Park. It's going to be a fantastic day of racing. Welcome, everybody, to the Australian Grand Prix. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
The soft, hard strategy looks like it's the way to go. 29-lap race. I'm listening to your guys' advice because you guys said basically at tracks where there might not be a safety car, half a lap under. And if they are, then a lap. I'm going to go half a lap to be safe, so 28.5 on the fuel. Now, the race starts. So what you guys told me is that basically I have to start doing the formation lap. So we will start that in the next race. For this one, we'll say goodbye to our bad start. So basically what you guys are telling me is like, because I don't do the formation laps, it kind of bugs it, and so maybe the tire temps are in a weird way, and that's why I can't get off the line. But if I do the formation lap, then I'll be able to get off the line if I heat my tires up the right way. So that is what we're going to do at the start of the next race. So for this race, we're just going to get off the line as well as you possibly can. Again, we have half a lap under the fuel, so just keep an eye on the fuel, but hopefully that will be okay. We have a one-stop race that we're looking at. There is still no rain in the, well, I mean, we're in Australia. It's not going to rain. When was the last time it ever rained during the Australian Grand Prix? And so we will go ahead and start this. I'm ready. I'm ready for wheel spin, ladies and gents. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And lights out. Here it is. I'm just going to hug this inside line. That was actually a fairly decent start. I'm using some overtake. That's actually a really good start. To be honest, someone's on my inside. Oh, Russell. I'm sorry. Someone went up the inside. We need to take a replay of that. Let's actually look at this. Can I go camera view? So someone goes up. It's a Haas. I can't tell if that's Magnussen or Schumacher, but look at that. Look at this daredevil move. No, it's an Alpine. Oh, for some, it's the Alpine of, it looks like Ocon, or maybe that's Alonso. It's Alonso. So, oh my God. So a Haas goes, they both go up the inside, and that's what forces me to go into Russell. I feel really bad, but you can see just right here. I mean, look at how tight that is. Look at how stupidly tight that is. I mean, Alonso basically makes contact with our right rear, and it forces me to shove Russell off the track. They make some bona fide insane moves in a turn 1, honestly. But to get away with that with only one spot lost to our teammate, that's the best possible scenario we could have asked for. So now it is time to settle in, and let's see if we have the pace to pull away from Schumi. He looks like he's pretty quick. I'm using my overtake, and he is still gaining, so yeah. I think we got decent straight line speed. Oh, we have a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag ahead of us. Something's going on.
There's a yellow flag ahead.
What is going? It's a Red Bull. It's Perez. Perez is pulling off. We are in the top 6, and Perez is out of the session. Just like that, a mechanical failure for the Red Bull, and they are gone. Schumi is still behind us, and I say we're pretty even on pace right now. So this is the first lap of DRS, so we will really see what kind of pace they have. But right now, we are okay. Curse the final sector. I hate it so much. All right, Schumacher's going to the inside. Gonna block that. I gave him enough room, but I knew he wasn't gonna be able to stick it around there. All right, here he comes again. I'm gonna save my overtake. I don't think we're that quick because I cannot catch Valtteri. He's 3.4 seconds ahead after 4 laps. Well, after 3 laps. So that's not good a sign. That's not a good sign. We're gonna have to defend for the majority of this race, it looks like. So I got to make sure that that ERS system is, well, ready and loaded, to say the least. Now, the good news here is that this long straight here is not DRS enabled because I guess of the slight turn. So I could just use a little bit here to keep him behind. But this is the biggest danger point. Here he comes. He's not going to go to the inside, so I can just kind of hold it up. This is going to be a very defensive race, very similar to Bahrain. And we know how that went, and that did not go well at all. So he's going to have DRS right here. Going to force from the outside, and it's just going to have to be a defensive masterclass. Or not. Or not. Okay. 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 All right. We take a look. We scout this. What happened? What happened? Okay. Is this where it happened? So, to be honest, I would say that is my corner. Now, he did peek to the inside. I will give him that. But he is not even close to being side by side. I mean, not even close. So, I would have to say that's Mick's fault. I'd have to say that's his fault. I mean, that's just... You gotta give me that corner. You can't just lunge it in there at the last second like that. Look, even at the braking zone right here, he's not there. He's not there. Now he's there. I mean, I'm already committed. I'm literally already looking at the corner. You can't then just hop it right in. Oh, Mick. Mick. I cannot believe you. Now we are back in 16th position. Forget everything I just said about it being a defensive race. Because now we're going to have to fight our way back. And I don't know really how we're supposed to do that. But the good news is, lap 7, now we have some pretty decent speed. George Russell's making an inside move on an Aston Martin. And I think with that angle they're taking, we're going to gain some time, both Albon and I. But right now, we kind of have to wait for this DRS train to split. But we can maybe get back in the points. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. There's a fight going on between Vettel and Russell. Russell's trying to get around in the faster Mercedes. And we have to wait and see what happens here. I'm going to try to take advantage and get around Alex. Yeah, let's get that. We got it. Beautiful. See, that was a clean move, I would say. And now we use our overtake and try to get away. But we're not going to attack Vettel right now since we don't have DRS. Let's set this up. Well, Vettel is looking slow. Vettel's looking very slow. He has DRS. We're going to use our DRS and the ERS and try to make a move. There we go. See, that's how you're supposed to make a move. That was a clean move. All right, the goal is to finish in the points, so we have 4 more spots to go. And we have the 2 Haas cars that I'm hoping Mick maybe got damaged from the contact on the front wing or something. Maybe he has to change the wing. And we have also Magnussen 3.3 seconds ahead. So let's get those 2. And then we'll see where we go from there. I don't think we're going to be able to pass Russell, but we're going to have to just follow him through, basically. It's feeling a lot like Bahrain. I just don't have any grip. The tires go off a cliff. We're losing time to Magnussen. He's now 5 seconds ahead. I wonder what we could have done with the track position, but once that got taken away from us, this does not look like it's going to be a lot of fun for the next 19 laps. So it's an endurance survive race. Hope for a safety car, which... that would change things, because we are faster than we were in Bahrain. It's not like to that level bad, but a safety car at the right time would really help, since we're already back here. It doesn't matter if we pit for extra tires or not. So that's what I'm going to be hoping for. The struggle is very real. Magnussen's still only 5 seconds ahead, though. I'm not giving up hope, and George Russell just got around him, so I'm not giving up hope. These tires are absolutely shot. But I think we need to go 1 more lap before the pit window opens. I'm just hoping that when we go onto the hard tires, things will change. I'm not sure if they will, because this final sector is still an absolute just tragedy, trying to gain any time going through there. But it's down below 5 seconds, 4.9. Oh, no, back to 5. Back to 5 to Magnussen. That's really all I'm looking for. All right, books, Lewis. Books. that is a corner cut. I'm ready for my worst nightmare, which is the cold, hard tires. Let's get in. Optimal. All right, just get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Go. Beautiful job. All right, everyone say a prayer because this is going to suck. All right, here we go. Just going to tiptoe around here. Just going to tiptoe. All right, we got Vettel behind us. So let's just keep. Oh, my God. Yeah, that is just, it's a shock every single time. Every time. It is just a shock to the nervous system. Just how ice cold these tires truly are. I know Vettel's right behind me. I know he is. Yep, there he is. Sorry we're holding you up, but I'm just trying to warm up my tires. Just give me 1 second, sir. 1 second. Oh, yeah, you are very impatient. Yeah, I understand. Oh, okay. Okay, my game literally just like, I don't know if you guys saw that, but my game like hitched, and it completely messed me up, and I lose the spot to Vettel. And we're going to have to be smart and not try to do something stupid and just wait, because I will hopefully get him back in a few laps time. We have a yellow. We have a yellow. I was really hoping. I was really hoping for a safety car. I think something happened to Esteban Ocon because he just randomly fell to 13th. So I think there was a spin, but no safety car. We still pray for that safety car and stay with Sebastian Vettel as close as we can. And hope we can get him here soon. Curse you, third sector. I hate this sector so much. We have a developing situation, lads. So we are catching Esteban Ocon and Sebastian Vettel, but there is one slight problem. Let me show you after we get through turns 1 and 2. Okay, so if you look here, the fuel. We are minus 0.63 down on fuel, which is a little bit of a surprise to me because every race this season I have been gaining fuel compared to like my Delta every single race this season, and you cannot change fuel mix. So I thought that would happen again here, but instead we have actually lost fuel, and I don't feel like I mean, I've been shifting the same the whole way. I've been basically short shifting the whole time. I don't think I've done anything crazy, but yeah, we are over half a lap short on fuel, and we're gonna have to save that. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of lift and coast, because that's the only way to do it, since you can't run lean mix, which I thought I could run lean mix, but apparently I can only run lean mix in practice. I cannot change the setting at all in the race, which is news to me. I don't know, I thought I could, but now it's a little bit of a problem that we're going to have to worry about. We're not in the points anyways, but I need to make it to the end of the race. Ocon has an issue. I think he might have damage from his spin. So we're going to see if we can use our ERS to overtake him. Oh boy. Still got to think about saving fuel as well. Oh, this is going to be fun. That's basically a corner cut. Just ignore that, everyone. I mean, listen, that's a very risky move to be going side by side in there, okay? I'm just going to say. All right, so here's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to stay as close as possible to Sebastian Vettel for the remainder of this race. Use DRS and stuff like that. But I'm going to have to start lifting and coasting. So on the entry of most corners, I'm just going to have to lift and coast and then try to stay in this DRS range. So I'm going to start that basically later on in this lap and see if we can save over half a lap of fuel. That feels like a lot. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it, especially at a track with so much on-throttle time. But it's going to have to be into all those basically heavy braking corners where I'm going to have to do it. We're going to start right here, just lifting right there, and just hopefully we don't lose too much time. Wait, there's a caution in Sector 3. Please be a safety car. Nope, it's green again.
Green flag.
You know, a safety car would fix everything. That's what we need. Oh, another one. Another one, please. 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 Nope, resume racing. Okay, please throw me a safety car. Someone has pitted. It is Pierre Gasly, and there is still no safety car. I still pray for my safety car. Oh, we're in 12th. I don't know what happened. Someone must have gone off the track. So we're only a few spots away from the points. People are dropping like flies. I don't even really know what's going on, but you can see we're at minus 0.53 right now, so it's doable, but I'm going to have to back off, and that is currently what we're doing, is backing off a good amount and then trying to strategically hold on with ERS to Esteban Ocon. So this is going to be a very tricky end of this race, and still, at the same time, praying for our dear Lord safety car. Here comes Esteban Ocon. I'm going to just check up right there and hold them up. Beautiful scenes. and I'm not going to be able to hold him up much longer. Let's see where he goes. There he goes to the outside. Gonna hold that off. There we go. Okay. We survived just a little bit longer. Oh, they are having a battle behind us. Just gonna stay in front of that. Can you two wreck and bring out a safety car? That'd be amazing. No? Okay. 0.48. I cannot be holding on to this much longer. There goes Esteban, because I had to check up to save fuel, and he's just not going to be able to make the pass. I kind of gave that up. I gave it up. I wasn't really trying to fight that, and they couldn't hold it around the outside. So we somehow stay in P12. Somebody, please wreck. And that's going to be that. I can't hold this one off. We're going to probably have to let all these guys go if we want to make it on fuel. It is a mistake. I thought I could get away with it, but apparently I cannot. This is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun. Oh, boy. Can we not do this? I'm giving you room. All right, we made it through. We made it through. At least we made it through. Oh, God. This is quite pointless, isn't it? We are not in the points. Oh, God. Why can I not save enough fuel? I'm going so slow. 3 laps to go. There goes Albon. Hold on. There does not go Albon. Oh, and maybe they made contact back there? Minus 0.24. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close to getting the job done. To be fair, to still be running 13th after this amount of fuel saving is actually pretty impressive. I mean, I could actually be proud of our performance today while still having to save this amount of fuel. And we just keep going. And we are on track, basically, to be okay when it comes to fuel. But I don't think we're going to be okay in terms of positions because Ricardo and Albon are still just absolutely terrorizing me. So we're going to try and hold them up here, lift. There we go. There we go. Now, the most time I can save is actually in the 3rd sector. So it's... Ooh, caution? Nope, of course not. Can you stop teasing me like that? Nope, I cannot. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I actually did. And Lance Stroll is out of the session. Okay. Faster cars approaching. Blue flags. All right, we got blue flags for the first time. That's embarrassing. It is Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. All right. We got to do this strategically. So let's see. Thank you. Ricardo goes out of the way. We will wait here in a second. Here comes Charles. All right, I will move out of the way after this. Gonna try to get away with it as much as I can. All right, go. Go. There you go. And we maintain. And I'm able to save a little bit of fuel like this. Let's go. All right, come on. Another yellow flag. Good God. Oh, that's a safety car. Come on, he's literally beached. He's literally beached. How is it not a safety car? Please. Safety car. Something. I just need to make it to the end. I'm going as slow as I can. Look at this, just coasting. Minus 0.1. All right, so we are so close. So close to making it. Just got to keep doing it for one more lap. And hold off Ricardo. Let's go. Ricardo slow. Wait, is that it? Wow, I did that for no reason. I did it for no reason. I didn't take into account we could go a lap down and just do it that way. I didn't have to save fuel that entire race as long as I let Charles Leclerc lap me before the end. Oh, Christ almighty. It just all went wrong when we got wrecked, guys, all right? It all went wrong at that one moment. Needs of Bahrain, but also we had a faster car than where we finished. If we never got wrecked by Schumi, Schumi finished 6th, so good for him. Valtteri had to carry the team, get the 10 points for the team. Leclerc and Sainz, who started 3rd and 4th, actually just annihilated Red Bull. And Red Bull with Verstappen finished 20 seconds behind. Mercedes with Hamilton finishes 4th. Valtteri did a good job to finish 5th. Mick Schumacher in 6th. George Russell, after the first lap incident, gets back to 7th. Magnussen in 8th. Yuki in 9th. Fernando Alonso in 10th. Vettel and Ocon. We would have easily beaten those two if I just had more fuel. So, if we had more fuel, even with the Schumacher wreck, we would have finished 11th. But unfortunately, I had to go to save fuel, and we ended up somehow finishing in 13th. Sergio Perez had a DNF. Stroll basically had a DNF. Lando Norris, I don't know what happened to him, but he fell down to 18th. I think he had some sort of issue. Gasly had to come down pit road, and then Albon and Ricardo. And how did Latifi get to 14th? I'm not really sure about that one. I thought I was battling Albon the whole time, but Latifi somehow gets to 14th. Don't ask me how he got there. That was a stressful race. The driver standings, you see Valtteri Bottas goes up a few spots. We drop down a few spots. It's just one of those races we just need to forget. But for the constructors, Valtteri carries the team there, gets us another few points. And as long as we can actually just stay in 4th, that's probably where we're going to want to be. At least we got a gearbox upgrade. This department has requested your attendance at today's meeting to help them resolve an issue. All right, this is how we're going to start off the next video, guys. I don't really know what they're talking about, but we'll see how that goes. Take care of yourselves, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we are headed off to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix at Imola. That is going to be a fun track. Have I ever driven a Imola on an F1 game? It's been a while. I don't know if I ever have. So that's going to take some practice laps and getting used to. And hopefully we can get back into that top 10. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not already. Comment down below. And yes, I will make sure we turn off formation laps so I can actually get a good start in that race. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.